Hello, and welcome back to GameBeta. Disc plays The Long Dark on the Fearless Navigator update, and we are attempting to achieve the Faithful Cartographer Achievement. And so far, things are going pretty okay. So, we're in Mystery Lake, we're in the camp office. We have so far explored quite a considerable amount of it. We have done most of Mountain Town, although we will be going back there at some point to obviously reveal this area and this little area here. We have also done a tiny bit of Fallen Muskeg, the Broken Railway, and we have completed all of that. So if we go to the journal, we can see exactly what we have completed. So Fallen Muskeg 4 of 14, we've not really done much there. Mountain Town 2 of 21 of 23, I know where those two are. Mystery Lake 9 of 22, and Broken Railroad 8 of 18. We have obviously got to do all of these still, but we spent quite a long time in Mountain Town, maybe 20 odd days, I can't remember. The journal should tell us. Yeah, we were up, wow, a lot longer than I thought. We were there till basically day 27 is when we left Mountain Town to fall on Muskeg. So 27 days, but you can see from then we're only now on day 41. So and we've already completed 2.5 new zones. So it is speeding up because obviously I have got all my gear sorted. Today we're going to go out and do some more exploration, and we can carry 32. We can carry 40 kilos now because we have the well-fed bonus, and we have the moose satchel, which is over here. Moose hide satchel, which allows you to carry an additional 5 extra kilos. So food is an issue still. But we do have the dam to loot, and that's probably where we're going to go today. Go and have a look over at the dam. It's a lovely day, so we can get some good old mapping in. So just check how much I've got. Got 16 of those. That's fine. So we're going to go first of all a downer here, because we haven't been down here yet. If I can get this zone done, we can move on and get out of here. I do have the bear hide there. I think the next zone we're going to go over to Fallen Muskeg, so because then we can come back through here. So let's just, there we go. Right? What? Yeah. Yeah. So Lake Trail. There we go. Yeah, we'll go to Fallen Muskeg while I leave that bear hide curing. I might actually go and also get another bear if I can find him down by the Hunter's Lodge. The homestead, the Trapper's Homestead is the place I'm talking about. Yeah, so we'll probably head over that way. We'll come through here, go over to Trapper's Homestead, see if I can't bag me that bear that hangs around there, and grab his hide. And then I'm probably not going to make the coat out of it. I will, because I have pretty good. Ooh, I have a pretty good coat here, although it's not going to be as warm as obviously the bear hide coat, bear skin coat. I don't know what it's called. But I don't know if I can get up here. But I want to make the bear skin bedroll because that is going to be better for sleeping outside. So then I don't need to be quite so worried about. Hypothermia when sleeping outside, nor cabin fever when spending too long indoors. So I think I've probably mapped a considerable amount of this area already. Yeah. Alright, so let's carry on to Dave's cave. I don't know what it's called. I think it might be called Dave's cave. Dave's something. Dave's, I don't know. But it's just down there. So let's go down here. Let's go carefully down here. So this way through here is actually a pretty good way to get to those huts if you don't want to cross the lake. It's a bit longer, I suppose. But if you go down there, you'll come out by the come out obviously down and around there. You could just see the huts. We have done all the huts around there. So that's one location done today. Try and get another one. We'll go over to Homestead, the Trapper's Homestead. Try and get that bear. It's a bit dodgy trying to take out a bear, but you can do it. I got the rifle. Not so worried about collecting the bear meat necessarily, although I probably will. And this is Dave's cave. Dave's quiet clearing, that is what it is called. There's a rat sack over here, there's a bit of firewood as well, so we'll take that. There we go. And there we go. So, that I think is all of it. All of this sort of area done. So for those of you that have been following this episode or this series, you notice I get attacked a lot by wolves. So far, however, in Mystery Lake, I've had a bit more of a peaceful time of it. Only so far. I think I can get up here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna break a leg in a minute. Come on, surely you can get up there. Thank you. Thank you. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to get up here though. Nope. Surely. Come on. Come on, you must be able to get up here. Definitely going to break my clothes in a minute. No, not my clothes, my legs. Messing about on that. Alright, I can't get up there. I was hoping I could get up there to map. Maybe we can get around another way. Yeah, so I've had a bit more of an easier time in Mystery Lake in regards to wolf attacks. There's been a couple, I think. But Milton Town was just nightmarish. It was like every time I stepped outside the door, it was a wolf. He was getting ready to attack me, and it's terrible. I had them clipping through logs. I had them like ignoring torches as I threw them out. Yeah, so pretty horrendous. So this is going to bring us out round at the back end of the lake. Let me just jog for a little bit. Which is fine, we don't technically want to be here. Ha! Well, I tell you what I might do, and what I said earlier I was going to do, and that was to hunt a deer. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Because we do need some food, and this food will last us a little while. Now, are there wolves out here? Because I could get the deer to run to wolves, but I don't think there are, so... Missed. Or not missed, but... Oh well. I did get him, so we're going to have to chase him now. He's bleeding. Right, let's see where he goes. He can't go up that cliff too much, so let's hold our stamina a bit. And let's just watch where he goes. There's a wolf right there. Maybe the deer might head straight for that wolf. Where did the deer go? I see movement up there. There he is. Okay, he's coming back. That's good because he's running away from the wolf. Please don't die up there, dude. Movement. There he is. Okay, now he's coming back towards the deer. Now he's heading straight towards that wolf. That wolf is going after a deer, so we might be able to sneak up and get the wolf as well. I thought you were going towards. I did see where that wolf went. Not wolf, deer. He ran over this way. There is a bear on this part of the lake as well, so we might be able to bag us both the deer and where did he go? I saw him run in this direction. We're probably going to have to get up on this hill. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is head over to Fall on Muskeg anyway. Once I've stripped this deer, or found this deer and stripped it, and maybe bag myself a... I'm going to be able to get up here, am I? Come on. There's got to be a way up here. There we go. So... can't see a deer here. Here's the blood trail. So we're back on him again. So once I've found him, I'm gonna map up here because this is quite a good area to be. Not a cave or anything up here, is there? Eh? Oh, where did you go? What? Okay, so the tracks just... oh, okay, they're carrying up here. I was going to say, I thought the tracks just suddenly vanished then. So, that was not a very good shot. Usually, if you aim like kind of at the front chest area of the animal... I'm getting confused, you went down here. Yeah, if you aim for the kind of the chest in between its front legs, that usually will bring it down pretty quickly. But he was walking. I should have been a little bit more patient. Just aimed up my shot a little better. But it doesn't matter. We will find him. We're on his trail. As long as there's the bear. So. And the bear is coming right this way. We might actually have a pop of that bear. The deer would be around here somewhere. I'm going to be a bit cheeky here. If I can get up here. Oh yes, bear. God. So hard, I need to there you go. Lovely shot. Alright, let's find out where that deer went. So, blood. Surprised he was running towards the bear, to be honest. Come on, where is it? He certainly ran a long, long way. He went over in this direction. Just leading me on a wild goose chase, isn't he? Oh, please don't tell me he went over the hill again. certainly is hard tracking this deer. He's got his footprints and he went over this way. He went up here. There he is. Alrighty. You sweet, sweet animal. One hour, 40 minutes with a hunting knife, that will do. And then we'll take this over to where the bear is. Actually, we'll take... Getting a bit tired, so we'll probably take this... We're going to sleep in that cabin tonight. Leave the...
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Actually, no. Let's go back to our main base because we can come back here in a minute. I'm going to be exhausted in a second. I wonder if I got any coffee, actually. I think I do have coffee. Let's just have a bit of coffee. Just so we get this stuff back. Yeah, we're going to drop all this off, drop the hide in there, and then we're going to come back. I'm going to grab a bunch of wood, and we're going to come back and sit out on by the bear, because it's going to be frozen up. There's a lot of meat that we can grab from it. I think what I'll do is probably quarter the bear and bring all the meat back bit by bit to our home over here. So yeah, so now we've got a lot of meat to last us quite a long time. Bear meat is predator meat, so you can't just... Well, you can eat a lot of it if you want, but you're liable to get intestinal parasites, so we won't be doing that. But we can eat one piece every day and a half, I believe, or 2 days maybe, which is fine. Coupled with the deer meat that we just got, we're going to be well fed for quite a while. So we're nearly exhausted again. Also, I'm going to be dropping a lot of my gear here because that will reduce the amount of times we need to go back and forth to that bear. And everything that we don't need, so I'm just literally going to take my hunting knife with me and a bunch of wood. Actually no, because we're going to quarter the bear, so I don't need to take wood with me. But there's about 38 kilos of meat, so if we shed ourselves down to 20 odd kilos, that's 2 trips pretty much. And that won't be too difficult to do. So nearly back home now. I'm going to do most of the cooking offline, I would imagine. We'll do some of it. We did. No, we didn't. Don't worry. Ignore me. I was thinking of my interloper. I was going to say, we did build a rock cache, but we didn't build a rock cache at all. That is complete nonsense. Right, let's just drop all this in a minute. I'm gonna cook up. I'm gonna start a quick fire to cook up 2 pieces tonight, and the rest we will cook up when we start doing the bear. So there we go. We're gonna have 2 black bear pelts, and then we're gonna very soonish have ourselves a. I'm going to move that because it's really actually quite hard to see. So we're going to have ourselves a bedroll, bearskin bedroll. Right. But it's going to take a long time. We're going to have that after we've done Fallen Muskeg probably. Although we've got to do the dam and everything, so we're probably going to finish up this area first maybe, and then come back. Because having the bearskin bedroll in Fallen Muskeg would actually be quite useful. Okay, so what? We've got no tinder. So let's pick up some of these. Yeah, I'm going to have to take a lot of this firewood with me to... Gonna have to take a lot of this firewood to me over to that bear because it's gonna be frozen. It's, do I? No, I'm not gonna, because if it's... No, I'm not. We're just gonna quarter it and we're gonna cart it all the way over here, and then we'll have a fire outside for a bit, and we'll start cooking some of it up.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
So let's just add in a little piece of firewood. That should be plenty to cook these two up with. There we go. Alright, so let's prepare ourselves for tomorrow by getting rid of a lot of our gear. These will kind of fill up, aren't they? Yeah, and also I don't want to confuse that with the gear that I'm carrying. Or the gear that I'm currently using anyway. So, bottom filing cabinet, and we're going to chuck everything in there that we don't need. So, all of this, and well, anything that's got weight to it, so all of them. Going to carry sticks just in case. All of these, because we're not doing any mapping. We don't need the can opener, don't need the bedroll. Don't need this. Do need that. Don't need that, don't need that. Don't need any of these, don't need any of that, don't need that. Don't need storm lantern, don't need... let's fill up that one. Okay. What is our weight down to? 21. Okay. That's fine. Gonna keep... No, I'm not gonna keep the rifle. I'm gonna drop our rifle off as well. And these torches. And this. And this book. And these. And the stones. There we go, down to 15 kilos. We're literally just carrying only the stuff we need. We're not going to need these either. Or this. Or this. Or this. But I'm going to keep the water. We're going to drink some water in a minute. So that is everything. I'll just keep these just in case something weird happens. Right, so we are going to be good to... we're going to be good for quartering the bear, which we might go and do in a minute. Although I am tired, so I can't run too much, can I? I'm going to eat that one up. That's only a small piece. Let's go ahead. Oh, let's go ahead and cook or boil some more water up. It's going to take 2 hours. We've got 59 minutes left on the fire, so I do need to pass time there because it's not even nearly dark yet. So let's grab a bit more. So there was the coal that I was meant to take with me. Oh no, sorry, don't worry, I'm talking about my interloper series. I'm getting confused because I'm recording them simultaneously, which in future I'm not going to do because it's confusing the hell out of me. Yeah, on my interloper, if you haven't seen that, I went over to Fall on Muskeg and crafted up some tools over there. Didn't quite have enough scrap metal for all of the tools. 12 minutes, 28 minutes. Okay, that's that done. And we can put the water over. Stick the torch because I can't see bigger all. There you go. So, put all the water we can, which is going to be 3. There we go, 15 litres of water, 2 on us. And we are going to get ourselves some sleep. Going to wake up early in the morning. that is okay. Probably am going to have to eat that granola bar that I chucked downstairs. That's fine, we'll go and get that quickly. Oh, need to drink some water. Don't tell me I forgot to drink yesterday before I slept. I did, didn't I? What's my condition? Okay, that's fine. There's a silly move. That's the pot belly stove. Let me throw the filing cabinet. Oop, there we go. And this should have... Nope. Okay, I think I put it in the wrong drawer. Here's our food. Let's take that. Take all of these. We are going to need some of these. I made a mistake. I should have checked the calories on that piece of meat that I cooked. I picked up one of the smaller ones. Could have actually just gone and grabbed a couple more pieces, I suppose. But hey ho. Right. Oh, I do need, because you can't quarter until... Yes, that's right. You cannot quarter the animal until it is at least 50% frozen. So we are going to have to go make a fire, which is fine. We've got plenty of wood. I'm gonna take some of this fir wood and then a couple of pieces of reclaimed wood. That should be enough to get it down to 50% and thaw it out. I hope you can quarter. I hope you can quarter with the knife. I don't know. We're going to find out. Oh, tell you what. Seeing as we're going to be starting a fire, we can actually cook some of this meat up while we're waiting. Tell you what, it's nice. It's really nice just running around without all this weight. I might just start travelling like this from now on. Leave all my stuff. At the end of the day, once I've yeah, to be honest, like with the hacksaw and all that, I suppose I don't really need to take it with me. And the heavy hammer and the hatchet. There's no real need to do that. So I might actually do that. I think when I go over to the dam, I'm going to leave a lot of stuff behind. Carter Hydro Dam. Which we're going to do as soon as we have done this bear. I'm going to have a lot of meat, which would be great. There's another deer there. Yeah, in terms of food supplies now, we are golden, as Mika once said. There he is. I'm sorry, Mr. Bear, but you can rest in peace in the knowledge that none of you will be wasted, or no parts of you will be wasted. And let's be honest, you'd have killed me without a second thought, so... Right, so this is going to be frozen now. Yeah, frozen. So, let's get our fire up and running. I'm going to stick it right next to your head. We're going to use a fire striker and a stick.
Come on, little fire.
Yeah, bears are actually... I find hunting bears easier than deer.
Perfect.
Deer are quite... deer are quite difficult to target. Right, so 50 minutes and 51 minutes, so let's go and have a look in here quickly and see if there is any... it's going to be dark in here, isn't it? Just going to see if there's anything to break down in here. There's a table. But of course I left the hatchet. There we go, 50 minutes, that'll give us a piece of reclaimed wood. Probably not going to use all that reclaimed wood by any means anyway. So I can, yeah, so I've reduced my kit down to 17, so I can carry 22-ish kilos, so that's fine. 75% frozen. Yes, you can do it with the hunting knife. Good. Alright. Yeah, 20. He's got 25 kilos of meat, so I'm actually going to just take the hide now, because that saves us doing something later.
Looks like I made it through another night.
And then later on we are going to cook up these two bits as well. It's another hour. This is 45% frozen, so we can go ahead and start cutting some of it up. How long is it going to take? 2 hours. If I do that, he's done, and he's done. Fire's still going. 3% frozen. Oh, 2 hours. So let's do the rest. Quarter it up. And there we go. We have ourselves a whole bunch of guts. Okay, so let's see how much of this we can actually carry before we get stupidly slow.
I'm gonna have to leave some of this gear behind.
Can't even walk. Alright, so we need to leave 1, 2, I think if we leave 3 bags, because that's going to allow us to move quicker. And that's allowing us to move a bit quicker. Oh. Question is, do I want to go all the way home and then come all the way back, or do half and half? I might do half and half. I know it makes no difference really, but for some reason it just makes me feel better. I might drop all of this off at that first cabin. Well, you know what, it's not that far, is it? We're just going to go back. So, we have now got plenty, and I mean plenty of food. We have a second bearskin rug, a second bear pelt that will be curing. And then I think for the second half of this video we're going to go and investigate the dam. We got some nice meat to eat as well. But actually, talking about that, I could go ahead and eat a piece now. There we go. Drink some water, that's going to reduce a bit of my weight, but not much. Yeah, feeling good, feeling good. I should have really just gone out and done this yesterday. The weather's nice as well, so I could actually start up a fire outside. And get cooking. But I probably won't. I'm not going to do that. I want to go and do some more exploring, I think. Save the cooking for a day when the weather is particularly bad. You know, blizzard, that sort of thing. Some crows there as well. So yeah, we have actually got a bow and arrow on here, but I'm not really going to use it. I might practice with it later for my interloper series, because I have just crafted the bow and a few arrows, but I'm pretty awful with it. Never really used it before, and it's quite hard on the control pad as well. It's probably a lot easier on the mouse, because on the control pad you kind of have a dead zone on the sticks that you push it and it doesn't move, and then all of a sudden it does move. Which I'm surprised they still have that, to be honest, given the technology of... no, I don't want to drink, I want to drop, drop, drop. Lovely, lovely. I'm going to drop some of this cooked meat here a minute, because we don't need all of it just yet. And it's going to allow us to be a little bit more comfortable bringing the rest of that bear back. Look at that. Another bear hide. Sweet. So, it does take a long time, 12 days, so like I say, we're probably not going to wait 12 days for it to cure. I would like to have it ready for when we went to fall on Muskeg, but I can't really see that happening, to be honest. I don't know why I'm going upstairs. We'll see though. I mean, yeah, we'll see. If we map, it might take us 12 days to map this entire area. I don't think it will do, but it might do. But certainly, we can map this area. Then we can go over to fall on Muskeg, and then from there we can come back to here, and everything should be ready, and we can go ahead and make that bearskin. The bearskin bedroll. So tempted to take that deer out over there as well. That'd be even more meat. But I'm probably not going to. If there's a wolf here, I might be tempted to... Why do I hear crows here? You know what? Or is that the body? That's the corpse of the person, isn't it? I was about to say, you know what? Maybe a wolf did already take out a deer for me. Is it a person? It looks like there's more than... Yes, it is. Yeah, I scared those deer all away, didn't I? But yeah, really the best way to hunt is... Ooh! Get this. The best way to hunt really is to push deer into wolves, because then you can kill the wolf while it is distracted. You can sneak up on the wolf and then kill it while it is eating the deer. So then with one bullet you're basically getting two animals. You're getting the deer and the wolf. Also, it's good to hunt. Really, to be honest, as much as I love this place, and I always say that it is my favourite place, to be honest, I think if you're really going to properly settle down for a long stint in the game, Coastal Highway is the place to do it, because it's so flat. There's a huge area there that's just flat, and it's perfect for hunting on. You don't really lose the animals that much. 41 kilos. I would actually be okay kind of carrying this almost. Yeah, you kind of it's only midday, so we'll probably get some shut-eye for a few hours. And then we will I suppose I could actually just start a fire outside and just start cooking up some of this meat until it gets dark. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then tomorrow, when we've slept and we're all refreshed, we're going to have some meat and that to eat, and it will be cooked up. Hopefully, might be able to get my cooking skill up as well. Oh, you're just teasing me, aren't you, dear? Every time I see you, I'm so tempted because it's so close. But I know what's going to happen. I'm going to shoot it. I'm going to miss it, and it's just going to run off into the wilderness. But it is tempting. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. If I have enough deer pelts to make the boots. I've made the boots. Oh, in that case, forget it, dude. I'm going to let you live. I don't need you.
I need to find a place to rest.
Yes, we do, Astrid. But before you rest, you're going to cook up a whole load of food. I bet you're looking forward to that, aren't you? Yeah. Lovely landscape here. So yeah, ultimately I think Coastal Highway is, for interloper and that, for long-term survival, is probably the best place. Good hunting grounds. It's very easy to push deer into wolves out there on the lake, and then you can just shoot the wolf. It's got bears out there as well. It's got a mongoose, which if you've seen my series 2 of Interloper, I get into a bit of a kerfuffle with a moose that nearly catches me, but I just managed to get into the heart in mouth moment. That was totally heart in mouth moment. Scary as, wow, yeah, scary as doo-doo. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop this off, and we're going to start cooking up some of this food, because it's a nice day, so we should be able to get a fire started. So let's have our fire in this corner. There we go, 60%. I want to use a stick. There we go. The other day was weird. I was on my interloper and I went to start a fire. The day was very similar as it is now. Midday, brilliant clear blue sky.
Wait, that
like
didn't
this.
work.
Actually, maybe not quite as clear as this day. Oh, I don't have any tinder. Do I still have sticks? How many sticks do I have left? None. So, stick and a stick. I mean, I have loads of sticks indoors, but can't be bothered to go in there. So we're getting tired, but that's fine. Right, let's try this again. Magnifying glass and a stick. Come on, you can do it this time. I know you can.
Come on, little fire.
So cook the venison up first, and whilst the venison is cooking, we can harvest some of that bear meat. So 28 kilos of bear meat, and they're usually 1,000 calories each a pop. Ooh, not cooked. I'm going to be out here for a couple of hours. Oh, got nothing to cook. So, I kind of do want to build a rock cache, even though I'm not staying here long term. But it will, probably won't. I probably won't. I'm happy to just leave my meat hanging around. I'm sorry. Yeah, we got loads of hunting knives. Let's just do that. Actually, let me just go back to make sure that that was 42 minutes and 41 minutes. That's fine. Harvest. 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 So this is going to really knacker my knife up a bit. But we've got another hunting knife. I'm not really too bothered. And we've got loads of... that will probably be near enough done now. 17 minutes and 16 minutes. So let's grab 2 more pieces of venison. And let's drop all of our deer meat quickly. Our bear meat. There. And then let's just do another 2 kilo, another kilo. Sweet. Now this should be done. 4. Alright, well, let's just do another bit then. So the bear meat is a bit mouldy, so I do kind of want to get it cooked up sooner rather than later. There we go. And I think we can get ahead and just start cooking these now. How's the fire doing? 2 hours. So they're going to be an hour a piece. Oh, I wanted to cook that, didn't I? Oh well. Yeah, we're going to need a little bit more firewood. I don't actually have any left. Uses the hatchet over there, I know that. So let's just go and grab some wood from in here quickly. Grab one each of these. Wow, super flying fast around here. It's good. Only having 15 kilos to carry of weight, or have, I think it's 15 kilos I'm carrying. It's funny. Yeah, 2 hours is going to take us, 5 hours is going to take us quite far into the night. So let's go back here and carry on harvesting. These are getting a bit frozen, so these are going to start taking a little bit longer if I don't get them done now. Oh. So much food here. It's wonderful. So what's that? 6 to 24 minutes. 30 minutes. 36 minutes. Plus 2 extra minutes for that, so it's 36. There's 40 minutes, so we can get a couple more, I'm pretty sure. 60 minutes, we can get another 2 kilos done, so let's just do that straight away. In actual fact, let's just do it. There we go. So. Oh, I'm stuck on a plank of wood there. There we go. Lovely. Yeah. So these are. Look at that. 1,035 calories. That's a lot. But like I said, you can't actually eat deer meat every day. You can once your cooking skill, I believe, is up to 5, then you can do. So I'm gonna have to create 2 separate piles for this, so I remember not to eat all the deer meat, or eat the bear meat accidentally, I should say. It should be safe here, I think. Yeah, 100%. Look, what are these on? These are also on 100%. So interesting to see how long they last here. Alright, so we've got a little bit, so let's just finish cooking that, harvesting that. Lovely. Harvest. Go ahead and do all 4 minutes, I might as well. All 4.3 kilos of the meat. Actually getting this done quicker than I thought. 7 minutes we can do. I know the meat's not going to burn straight away. But better safe than sorry. I have to drink some water in a minute. And there we go. That's the venison cooked. So we're going to eat a piece of bear meat tonight. Like I said, 1,000 calories. That's going to give us almost full. Look at all this meat. It's crazy. Ugh. Wonderful though. So yeah, so I could leave this outside just freezing until it gets down to about 50%. I think once it goes to the yellow, which I believe is 40%, then you don't get the 100% cooking. I could do that, but you know, I mean, this is going to last a crazy amount of time, and we're on Stalker difficulty. There's plenty of bullets and stuff everywhere. It's not like I'm in dire need of storing my resources. At some point, obviously, our bullets will run out, and we would have to look at, if I'm here for the long term, I should really be keeping an eye on and picking up all my shell casings, which is something I've not been doing, and I do really need to get in the habit of doing that. So I'm going to try and remember to do that, because the shell casings will allow me to make more bullets later at Bleak Inlet. Okay, that's that done. So I'm not obviously going to get all of this food cooked, because there's far too much of it. But we're going to get some of it cooked. So we're going to need a bit more wood. Whatever we're not cooking, we can leave out here. There we go. And then we can drop this here. Look at that. I hope it's safe there if a wolf comes over. I think they only take 1 piece anyway, so I don't mind sharing a little bit of that food with a wolf. Quite a lot there. Right, another piece. I think that is going to be enough for us. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we've already got these, but that's cured. So, is any of my deer stuff? Oh, any of my deer stuff worn out? 78%, 75%. Not really. I think you want to wait until your hide clothing is down to about in this instance, it might be a better idea to start another fire, so I'm cooking 4 bits in an hour. I think that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, I'm going to do that, because over 4 hours then I can get 8 pieces cooked. I know it takes a little bit, it's going to use more wood doing it this way, but the quicker I get this meat done, and the better, really. Like I said, you probably should 2, 3, 4. That should be enough. Should probably really wait for it to go loose condition more and just cook it as needed. But I like to just do everything in one go, and then I don't need to worry about it. So let's get another fire started. So we need a torch. Yeah, let's light the torch. Great, let's get another fire going here. Using the torch and using stick. And I have plenty of wood upstairs, and it's quite easy for me to just run around out here. If I do start getting low on wood and just doing a day of collecting wood, there's so much of it around here. Alright, so there we go. So we've got 2 fires that are both roughly 4 hours a pop. Could even do 3, but I'm not going to. Well, I said I'm not going to. Now I'm thinking I might. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go and get yet more wood. Let's just have a big old cookout. This is going to be all of my wood though. That is all of my wood, so I am going to have to go and get more wood at some point. It's a nice night, so I know that the weather is pretty nice out here. Well, it was. But fog, I think, does mean that there's probably not going to be a blizzard coming in anytime soon. Damn it. I need tinder. So, I need a stick. Where's a stick? Sticks. Could have, of course, just gone inside and got a stick. Right, fire and tinder, harvest.
It's getting dark out here.
It is, but you have 3 fires, Astrid, so I know. There we go. There we go. Alrighty, so after this, obviously it's been another one of those episodes where I say I'm going to go and do something and I don't. But we are really properly established in this area now. That's a 3-hour fire, that's a 3-hour fire, and if we just stick 1 extra on here, they're all about 4 hours. Might as well just throw that away. Throw! Throw! Throw, 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 throw. Why can I not throw? What? Why could I not throw the torch? Maybe because it was not a light or something. But anyway, that torch is knackered. Right, so let's get some more. So we're now cooking 6 pieces every hour. So we have that piece is done. God, this is like that video game, isn't it? I can't remember what it's called. The co-op game where you're cooking. I need a partner here. Overcooked. Like a game of Overcooked. 1 hour, 22 minutes. 30 minutes. 10 minutes. So this one is... Oh. Okay, I'll go and get some more. If I wasn't exhausted, I could have also been reading. That would have been really well played out then. Right, so these are all now about an hour to do, which is good. Getting my cooking skill up, I tell you that. And actually, talking of which, let's have a look. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and eat a piece of this meat now. 1035 calories, look at that. One piece almost fills you up. But that's the problem, obviously, until my cooking skill is up, I'm going to constantly get intestinal parasites, unfortunately. But it's worth... I have never got intestinal parasites immediately from eating. It's always... You always get the risk first. Let's have a look at some of these skills that I have. Carcass harvesting is nearly level 4. Excellent. Cooking is level 3. I tell you, that cooking's all your... I was reading this the other day, and actually on Interloper, I think that's a very valuable skill to have, because it means if you've got canned food, which usually at the beginning of the game you have canned food but no can opener, so you're always losing your calories when you're smashing them open, and sometimes it can be 200-300 odd calories that you lose in a can. Also, you gain 15% calories. I think that is a very, very good skill to start off with. A lot of people start with the you burn 10% fewer calories, but I think this is better, because if you're cooking most of your food, then you're gaining 15% extra anyway, so it's a net gain of 5%, right? But anyway, just my 2 cents there. I don't see many people using it is all, and I think when I've unlocked it, which won't be that long, I will be using that one. One hour, 31 minutes cooked. So even with all this wood, we're probably not going to get it all cooked. That fog rolling in. It's lovely over here though. I wonder what it feels like with all 3 of these fires going on. Probably not as hot as a standing next to the forge. 63 degrees though. So pretty warm. Cool. So we're going to get about another 12 done. So I think we will. I think we will actually get it all cooked. It's going to be close. Got... maybe not actually. If I went and collected some sticks and topped the fires up, that ain't a bad idea. Let's do that. I think all the meat's okay. Let's go and grab some... just harvest these quickly. They only need 10 minutes to harvest. The meat will burn in that time. They're not going to add that much to the fires in all honesty. But we can top them up. There we go. Might not need to top them up though. 2 hours still left on that one, 2 hours on that one, 2 hours on that one. So that's at least, if they're taking about an hour to cook, that's at least another 12, right? So we've only got 2 there. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So actually you don't need to do any of those stick things. What a lovely night. Sitting outside by the campfire. Proper survival. Well, at least these fires are going to have a lot of coal to collect, which is good. 26 minutes, 26 minutes, 24. 1 hour and 1 hour, so these are going to be done nearly. There we go. Oh, put another piece down there. And copy this off. Yeah, I really want to get my... Oh no, I'm dropping the wrong ones. Damn it. Oh. I don't want mouldy bear meat. Ooh, game phrase up then. Mouldy bear meat. Mouldy bear meat. There we go. Huh. That's weird. The game, my game was freezing up then. That's never happened before. I'm just going to go inside and save it because I don't want it to crash and then I lose all that time. So let's just quickly go indoors and then quickly go outdoors. Just in case. It's very weird that the game froze then. Alrighty guys, so I'm going to leave the episode here. I'm going to finish up cooking all this meat and then get some sleep and all that lot, and we'll be ready to head over to the dam for tomorrow's episode. So thank you very much for watching this episode, guys. As always, if you have enjoyed it, please help me out by hitting that subscribe button and the like button. I do greatly appreciate all your support and everything, guys. And thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time on GameBeta Displays The Long Dark. Bye bye.